Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. So if you guys haven't noticed already, we're going to be doing this eyeshadow tutorial today, and that is one eye partially done. But I'm first starting off with the Juvias Zulu palette, and I'm going in with that purple and really packing it on into my crease. I like to do a patting motion first, and then I'll go ahead and use circular motions and sweep the eyeshadow back and forth. So I'm still sweeping the purple shadow into my crease, and as you can see with each and every eyeshadow that I use, I'm going to be sweeping it into the outer corners of my eyes to help blend out so each shadow can have a nice gradient effect. Next, I'm going to take a clean blending brush. This has no product on it, and I'm just basically sweeping the edges of that first purple that we applied out of the Zulu palette. Next, I'm going to take Deep Grape by Coastal Scents, and I think I've been using this shadow a lot lately, but I'm going to apply this deeper into my crease to define it more and give the look a bit more definition. And I'm just blending this into my crease, into the inner corner of my eye, and sweeping it to the outer corner of my eye. After that edgy eggplant is planted down, I'm going to go back into the first purple that we used out of the Zulu palette and just apply some more of that shadow and blend. Next, I'm going to take Makeup Geek Shadow in Corrupt, and it's a really nice pigmented black shadow. And I'm using, this is a travel size Sigma crease brush I got for free like a long time ago. And it's really easy to apply shadows into your crease using this brush. This is a little tip. When you are applying shadows into your crease, you want to look straight ahead when you're applying it, so that way your crease has already folded and it will distribute the product evenly into your crease, if you understand what I'm saying. That's the best I can explain it, but it's just a tip that I like doing. Now I'm going to take the Makeup Revolution concealer in the shade C12, and I'm using an e.l.f. eyeshadow brush. No, this is a e.l.f. concealer brush, and I'm just using that to apply the concealer to cut my crease. And another tip, if you guys paid attention, I applied the concealer into my crease and then I looked up, so wherever the concealer transfers, that's where I would start cutting the crease at. And I'm glad I realized this tip, because before, when I tried to cut my crease, they was like different sizes and they was just messed up. I didn't know how to do it, but when I learned that tip, it really helped. And then I just go ahead and apply the concealer all over my lid, and then I use pattern motions with my finger to kind of like set it, I guess you would say. Now I'm going into my Vice 4 palette by Decay, and I'm going to take the shade Harlot. I think that's how you pronounce it. And this is a shade that I wouldn't really reach for, but I had in mind to do like an all purple eyeshadow look, and I thought this was a pretty shade to use, and I can't believe I never used it. So that's the shade right there that I'm applying. And then I'm going to apply Coastal Scents. This is a Coastal Scents eyeshadow, and it's called Magenta, and I'm placing that on the outer corners of my eyes, and I'm blending it into that Harlot shade from Urban Decay, just to give it a nice pretty effect. You don't want just a line of color. You want them to be blended together so you can't see where one shadow starts and one shadow ends. So you'll see me go back and forth with that shadow and the previous shadow that we applied, you know, just to blend it out better. So now I'm just going to use the previous shadows that we used just to blend it out. Just the purple from the Zulu palette and the brush with no product on it, just to make sure that you know, those shadows are blended smoothly and there's no harsh lines. As you can see, there's a little bit of harsh line right there, so I'm just like, you know, blending out the best that I could. As for my lower lash line, I went ahead and applied the Makeup Revolution concealer to my lower lash line, and then I went back in with Edgy Eggplant. And I'm not sure if I was mentioning the wrong shade, but the purple, the second purple that I used is Edgy Eggplant. And then I went back with that same brush and blended it out with magenta. Both of them are by Coastal Scents, and I think in the previous time I mentioned that color, I mentioned Deep Gray, but it's Edgy Eggplant. It's a darker purple. So next I'm going to take an Old Faithful. It's the Up Glitter Primer, and it keeps your glitter on all day, but I like to use it for eyeshadows as well, and I'm going to use it with my Fenty Galaxy palette. So I applied a little bit on the lighter shade purple, and then I went in my Galaxy palette, and I believe I'm using the shade Ultraviolet. I apply it with a brush first, and then I'll go in with my finger and apply that same shade, and it just makes the pigmentation better. That's practically all for this eyeshadow tutorial. For my lashes, I just used my mascara, which is the Rimmel London Extra Long Lash. I didn't apply any eyeliner. I haven't been feeling eyeliner lately, so I haven't, you know, did anything with it. But if you guys enjoyed this video, don't forget to give me a thumbs up. Like this video, share this video, comment down below, let me know what you think, and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. And I'll talk to you guys in the next video. Bye guys.